standing, and we're gonna go off book and warm up our shoulders to begin with. So we'll start with some apple pickers, or if you've got a low ceiling, you can do elbow apple pickers. So we're just lengthening one side of our body and then the other up towards the sky. Ugh. Yeah. Whew. Big yawn can feel good here too. Ugh. All right, we'll open our arms up wide behind us and flop them in front, back and forth a few times. Yes. And then out to the side like a T, we'll do some little forward circles. That'll get bigger and bigger and super big as you can make them. Switch directions. Ugh. Big backward circles, and then like get smaller and smaller and smaller. Ugh. All right, we're gonna widen our stance out to our sumo stance, turning our toes out to allow for a Cossack squat. We're gonna do 10 alternating Cossack squats. I'm gonna count to 10, but you can go on your own pace. We'll lower our butt down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing our feet together underneath our hips, feet parallel. We'll have a gentle bend in our knees, and we're going to take our fingers, interlace them behind our heads, and then we're doing body weight good morning. So we're hinging at the hip, long flat back, feeling the stretch in the hamstring for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to upright. Our final move is a plank jack. This one we're going to do 20 of, and I'm not going to count 20 plank jacks because it's hard for me to talk while I do it. A plank jack, if you didn't know, we're in plank position and we're either jumping our feet out and in, or we're stepping one foot and then the other out and in. Either of those work. 20 of them. Yes. You maybe even guessed it, but after we've done 20 of those, we're back at the beginning with 10 alternating Cossack squats. I'll let you count your own this time. 10, sinking your hips down to one side and the other. Chest stays nice and upright. You could raise a toe or a heel, depending on what your body needs. After our 10 alternating Cossack squats, we've got 10 body weight good mornings, keeping our spine nice and long, finding the stretch in our hamstring by hinging at our hips, standing all the way up, maybe even squeezing your butt at the top to make sure you're opening your hips all the way. 10 of those, friends. Yes. If the hands behind the head doesn't work for you, you could certainly let them dangle too. I just find that a little bit more interesting. Beautiful. Count to 10 on those body weight good mornings. Then we're at 20 plank jacks again, trying to keep our butts low as we bounce open and shut with our feet. That was round number 2. We've got 3 rounds of this warm-up. So we're back at our alternating Cossack squats, or our Great Pyrenees drag across the floor, I think that is. Yeah. Ten Cossack squats, then 10 body weight good mornings, then 20 plank jacks. Looking great. 10 body weight good mornings, 20 plank jacks. Good morning. Lovely job, y'all. So many kitties and puppies. Okay, I posted the workout in the chat if you're a person who likes to read things while I talk. We'll probably want some sort of weighted object as we go along through the day. We are doing a 20-minute, every minute on the minute. Every minute on the minute, we will work for 40 seconds. Then we'll have 20 seconds to catch our breath and get to the next station for our work. We've got 5 stations we're going through, so we're going to do each movement 4 times. What are those movements? They are a pistol or a lunge, a power clean, a shoulder to overhead, a sprawl, and a toes to object. Let's talk about them. So for minute 1, we've got alternate reverse lunges or alternating pistols. These could be weighted or unweighted. So we'll start standing for the reverse lunge. Just step straight back, tap that knee to the ground and stand up. And then on the other side. Should you want to do this weighted, you can certainly hold whatever you want in front of you or on your back rack. If you are working on your pistols, we can do an alternate pistol too. I don't think I have one at 7 in the morning. So I'm not going to give you a lot of coaching on that, but it's a single leg squat all the way down. And then in the dream world, you get back up. Lunching seems great for me today, but cool if you want to try that. If you haven't given those a shot, let's try 2 per leg of either a pistol or a reverse lunge. Nice. Looks great. If you ever want to work on your pistols at home alone, a way that I really enjoy is rolling back and then up, because that gives you a little bit of momentum to go back and forth, and it's kind of like a fun game to play at home. We don't need to do that. I just wanted to show it off because I think it's fun. Okay, 40 seconds of reverse lunge, 20 seconds of rest. Step number 2 is a power clean. So a clean is from mid-shin or the earth all the way up to our shoulders and catching in a squat. Power clean means we catch it in a little baby squat rather than butts all the way back down. This could be one-handed or two-handed. If we want to do our sandbag, we could certainly do our sandbag. If you've got a smaller weight, it can be one-sided and then switch. Yeah, let's try 4 power cleans. So either 2 per side if you've got a one-handed object, or 4 in a row. Yes. Great. So if you're alternating, I probably would do like 5, 5, 5, 5 throughout the time. You could also watch the clock and at 20 seconds switch, or do actual 1, 1, 1, 1. All of that is fitness. I'm happy with any of that. Starting with reverse lunges, moving to power cleans. Step number 3 is shoulder to overhead. That means there's a lot of choices. We're just trying to get a weight from our shoulder to our overhead. Should you be in a short ceiling space, a kneeling press is a fine choice here to explore shoulder to overhead on one side, or double-handed. If you are in a tall ceiling place, we can do a strict press, we can do a push press, we can do a push jerk. Anything that brings your item from shoulder height to overhead. Let's try 4 of those. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So as we go along and fatigue with our shoulder to overhead, it's sometimes tempting to end up leaning back and kind of doing a bench press. So if you find yourself like leaning back to get it up overhead like that, that's not where we want to go. We want to think about squeezing our core and keeping our shoulders stacked right over our hips and pushing it over so that your head ends up coming through the window of your arms versus in some sort of limbo action. Hot tip, doesn't make sense, you can ignore me. Cool. All right, alternating reverse lunges was minute 1. Minute 2 is power cleans. Minute 3 is shoulder to overhead. Minute 4, getting our cardio on. We've got sprawls. I think a bunch of us have done sprawls before. They're sort of like a modified burpee. So we start standing, we come to a plank, and then we come back to standing. Belly stays off the earth for the whole time. You don't need to do this little jump at the end either. It's just out to plank and back in. You can definitely step these out and step back in and stand up. Or if you want to bring the earth a little bit closer to you, you can even do it to a raised object. Yeah, let's try 3 sprawls. Lovely. And then the yoga teacher in me wants to make sure we're protecting our elbows. So if you're jumping back into plank, I want you to land with a soft bend in your elbow. If we jump straight back to locked out elbows, there's a chance for some injury there. So thinking about having just a little baby bend in your elbows. Keep your joints nice and safe if we're sprawling all day, every day for life. Cool. Step 1 was reverse lunge. Step 2 was power clean. Step 3 was shoulders to overhead. Step 4 was those sprawls we just did. And our final move, step 5, is toes to object. This is a laying on the floor and lifting our legs thing. I like it in my house with a bed frame. If you have something to hold with your hand, that's super helpful. It might be the chair leg or the end of your coffee table or sofa. You can also imagine you're holding something or just hold a dumbbell like I am. We're gonna zip our legs together, squeezing our core down, low back into the earth, lift our legs up and over till they touch the item and back down. If that full range of motion isn't in your body at 7:18 in the morning, we can lift any amount and back down, or lift our knees into our chest, lifting our butts off the earth as much as possible for a hanging knee raise instead of a toes to bar variation. Let's try 4 toes to object if you haven't already given it a shot. Yes. Looks good. The final thing to talk about is pacing. 20 minutes is kind of a long time to work. So I would recommend doing as many possible reverse lunges as you can in 40 seconds, but finding a pace that's sustainable for all of these movements. But you are in charge of your fitness journey. So if you would like to go super fast at your toes to objects, please be my guest. A slow lower still is really a lot of core engagement, and I find a lot of value in going at a gentler pace for moves like that. So thinking about how quickly you're going and what serves you best, is a great thing. I think we should just do this 20 minutes of fun. I've talked a lot. If you have some music in your life you don't have cranked up, maybe do that at home. And I will have a sip of water, and then I'm going to start the clock for 20 minutes, beginning with 40 seconds of alternating reverse lunges, unless there's any final questions. Beautiful. Ten seconds. Alternating reverse lunges or alternating pistols for 40 seconds, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Twenty more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of rest. Up next, we have our power cleans from shin to shoulder in 10 seconds. Power cleans in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Resting in 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of rest. Up next, Sandy, is shoulders to overhead. Kneeling or upright, the bend in your knees or locked out legs, shoulders to overhead. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Up next is sprawls. Plank to standing, a plank to standing, a plank to standing in 10 seconds. Sprawls in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Toes to object are next. 10 seconds till we toes to object. 3, 2, 1. Yes. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. One round done, 3 more to go. Starting back at the beginning with our alternating lunges or reverse or pistols. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge or pistol. Twenty seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. We've got our power cleans, chin to shoulder coming up in 10 seconds. Power cleans in 3, 2, 1. Whew. 20 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds of rest. Up next is shoulder to overhead. Shoulder to overhead in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Twenty seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Weights down. Sprawls are next. Out to plank and back to upright in 10 seconds. Yeah, fitness. We got it. Sprawling in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! 20 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Toes to object is our final movement on this round. Then we'll have been halfway through the whole thing. Toes to object coming your way in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that low back into the earth. Fully engage your core. Lift those legs up overhead. Nice work, athletes. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Okay. 2 rounds done, 2 left to go. 10 seconds till we're back at the beginning with our alternating pistols or alternating reverse lunges. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Power cleans, shin to shoulder in 10 seconds. Whew. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds left. Yes, so good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Nice slow inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. Shoulder to overhead is next. Whew. Shoulder to overhead in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shoulder to overhead for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Sprawls are next. 10 seconds. Whew. Sprawling in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yes. Keep with it, friends. Keep moving. You got it. Whew. Good work, athletes. Pushing through. 20 more seconds of this. Three, 2, 1, rest. Yeah, sweet. Let's lay on our backs. Toes to object is our next movement. Ugh. Raising our legs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Fifteen seconds. lunges or pistols are our next movement. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, see it through. Here we go. Getting our reverse lunges in or our pistols. Woo. Whew. So good. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Power cleans, shin to shoulder is our next movement. Power cleans in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! Fifteen more seconds. So close. Woo! Yes. Nice kettlebell swings, looking good. Oh, and it's time to stop. I got distracted. You're so good. We're on our rest. Shoulder to overhead is coming up. Oh. Shoulder to overhead in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! Yes. "20 seconds left. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Sprawls, baby. Leave it all on the dance floor, all your sprawl energy out into this 40 seconds. So fun. I'm out of breath. Hope you are too. We're sprawling together in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! So good. Keep moving. Seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Rest. One more move. That move is laying on the ground. Hooray. Toes to object in 10 seconds. Ugh. Toes to object in 3, 2, 1. Last round. Last 40 seconds of work. You can push through for 40 more seconds. We got it. Raising those knees. Squeezing your core in, low back into the earth. 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, yeah. Good work, pals. 20 seconds of rest. We did it! Hooray! Happy Tuesday morning. Our mobility of the day is couch stretch, which is a quadricep stretch. There's a variety of ways to do it, but I'll show at a wall. If you're not into the pretzel position of this, you can do the standing quad stretch where you just hold your leg, keeping your thighs parallel. Otherwise, we'll find the edge of a couch, if you have such a thing, or a wall. Come to all fours in front of it. Place your knee on the ground, sole of the foot, back of the foot, top of the foot on the wall, and come to upright. In some stretch traditions, this is called King Arthur, so you can think about getting knighted here, and you should feel a nice stretch in the front of the leg. Let's up the wall. Whew. Yeah. A little padding under your knee or against the wall could help, because we want to work the quad, not the joints. Yeah.
Thanks, Amelia.
Nice to see you, Rachel.
Bye.